Okay, let's have a look at WordSkew Pro. And so that's at the website wordskew.com/pro. Um, and the idea is that we can find where words or phrases or tags are in a particular position in the sentence, paragraph, section, or text. Um, and then once we have that position, we can look at the skew, the distributional anomaly, and then we can also look at the concordance lines based on each position. So we're going to start off. We need to load some files. I'll just use some econ files. I'm using a Mac here to select these. Okay, so that's loaded the files, and then here's what you want to search for, and what textual units do you want to search within. But before we do that, we need to tell it how we want to do that. So here, for the sentences, we have it as absolute position, one, two, three, other, pre-penultimate, penultimate, final, etc. And then similarly for the paragraphs, it's first sentence, second sentence. If we want bins rather than percentages, then we just kind of remove this and just put the 10% or 5%, how you want to do the bins. So let me just take out this three here, and let's just make it a little bit simpler. Okay, so then we've done that, and then we can just put in a word to search for. You know, if your corpus is tagged, then we can work with part of the speech tags. Um, but for this, let's just look at perhaps, or maybe highly. Let's look at highly, and we can just leave those things and just do the search. So then here's our distribution, right? Kind of normalized distribution, the first position, second position, other, and highly to see we showing up towards the end. Here's the concordance lines for highly, and here's the collocates highly in the second two positions left and two positions right. Um, but what we kind of want to do probably is um, click on this. So we have the position that, is highly in this uh, penultimate position. So we click on that, and then we can just see that usage. So we're only seeing the penultimate uses of highly and seeing what comes after. And similarly with the collocates and so on. So that's the basic usage. I mean, just setting the parameters and then doing the search for a word or a phrase and looking at the details of that word or the phrase in a particular position. And then the other part down here is discovery. So the problem with the first part is you have to decide what to look for. For discovery, you can ask the software to tell you which things are most skewed. You sort of look through the whole corpus, which words are most skewed for those settings which you had above. Um, or we can put in a kind of a series of words and just choose here a word list. And so let's have perhaps, possibly, probably, uh, seemingly. Let's just leave it. Let's just leave it at that, and then just run discovery in this case, and some details here about the stats. So now we get, just for this group of words we're interested in, we can sort of, see which are the most skewed here. You can check the statistics, what these are referring to. And then here is a little shape for those five positions in the sentence. And so we see that the perhaps is showing up in this first position. And there we are again. Okay, so I think that's a general overview of what the software can do. This is just new, and so there probably some bugs in there somewhere.